What's up, guys? Got a YouGoProBaseball.com video series coming to you right now. We're gonna go old school Q&A. So I'm gonna look through all my questions and comments and pick the two best questions of each week, okay? Whether it be on YouTube or on the website or through email, whatever it is, I'm gonna pick the two best questions and do a video response and answer those questions. Post them Wednesday afternoons and Saturday mornings, okay? So go ahead and leave your comments on YouTube or send me an email or do it on the website, YouGoProBaseball.com, and I'll answer the two best questions each week, Wednesday and Saturday. Today, I'm gonna go ahead and answer a question. The first question comes from a Brody. Brody writes, John Oppo Bomb Dropper Madden. That's me. My name is Brody, and I'm going to a university this fall. As an 18-year-old freshman, I am very interested in a career of baseball and would like to pursue the baseball career to the fullest extent. I have seen your video on goal setting and basically used that to get myself where I am so far. I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I have a few questions about your experience. 1. When did you realize you had the potential to play professional ball? 2. Was it hard once you got to the professionals to sustain your position in the organization? And 3. When was the biggest developmental time period of your game? High school, college, pro, etc. Well, as Brody knows, I've already responded to him, but I want to elaborate for anyone that has similar questions in their head, and maybe you can learn from it. To answer the first question, when did you realize you had the potential to play professional ball? My parents did a really good job of making me think I was great at baseball. I knew from an early age that I was going to be a professional baseball player. But I also thought I was going to be a professional basketball player, a professional football player, a singer, an actor. I thought I was great at everything. And they did a good job instilling that into me. So I always had that thought of, I was going to be a professional baseball player from a young age, from probably T-ball. Or older. So they did a great job in instilling the confidence in me to be whatever I wanted to be. With that being said, I kind of realized that baseball was the only thing I actually turned out being good at, so obviously the other things I couldn't do. But I really realized in college that I had an actual pretty good shot at becoming, I guess maybe high school I thought I was going to get drafted, but in college I really knew, like, hey, I got a shot at making this professional baseball thing. To answer the second question, was it hard once you got into professional baseball to sustain your position within the organization? And anytime you get involved with any big organization or a group of people, there's going to be politics, there's going to be emotions and situations that you get into, and it can be very tough to manage your position and try to sustain where you're at. For me, I was a very laid back individual, so a lot of the little things didn't bother me. I took this standpoint from, if I can do everything that I'm capable of and I work my hardest and do what I know I can do, I'm not going to let the other little stuff bother me. Now, with that being said, I had a lot of teammates who were the opposite, and they would let little things like guys moving up or guys moving down and stuff like that bother them. But you can't do that. I mean, if you let that get to you, you're just going to crumble. I've seen so many guys think themselves out of the game, overanalyze things or just get too much in their own head, and then they're done. So all you can do, from my experience, is just do the best that you can do at what you can do, and don't worry about the things that you can't control, because you have no control over it. So just keep doing your best, and if everything's meant to work out, then it will. To answer your third question, when was the biggest developmental time in your career? Was it high school, college, pro, etc.? And I'm guessing that you were asking like mechanically wise or from a pitching standpoint wise. And I was a real big feel guy, so everything had to feel good to me. So as far as developing from a pitcher standpoint, I never had that year where I gained a whole bunch of mile an hour. I actually went very steadily up in mile per hour until I reached that 96 mile per hour point. So I didn't have like a huge developmental year as far as pitching goes or pitching mechanics goes. It was more of an evolution of how my mechanics fell into place and got faster each year. With that being said, I did have a very big physical development year in between my junior and senior year of high school as far as body-wise. Basically, I just started listening to some of the older guys around me, my father and his friends and coaches, and they said, you got to eat everything, you got to gain some weight. So I went from about 185 to 230 pounds in a few months there, and really haven't gone under that since. So that was probably my biggest, I was obviously working out, not just eating, but that was my biggest physical development, and that was in between my junior and senior year of high school.
If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and then join the free newsletter at yougoprobaseball.com.